Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have Hamid with us, and he is here in Mexico. And I thought I will speak to him and get some information because most of you have these questions about visa and visa related questions. So, Hamid is going to help us with all those questions today. Hello, Hamid. How are you?
Hi, ma'am. I'm fine. How about you, ma'am?
I'm also
Very
fine.
happy to be here with you.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this. And this is the first time that I'm doing a Zoom call. So I
Yeah.
don't know if this is going to go. I don't know how this is going to go, but let's hope that it'll go good. So Hamid, tell
Sure.
us, where are you from in India? Which part of
Uh,
India?
I born and brought up from Andhra Pradesh. So
Uh-huh.
I settled in Karnataka. So I was in Bangalore. So
Okay.
from Bangalore to Mexico, my journey.
Ah, perfect. And how did you decide to come to Mexico? What was your first thought when you got this opportunity?
Yeah, it was a long story. I'll tell you in a short description.
Okay.
So this proposal and this thought I came in mind in the year 2013 2023, somewhere
Uh-huh.
around May or June.
Okay.
So it was for business visa purpose. I thought of coming here.
Mm-hmm.
Then gradually that become like a work visa. So
Okay.
then I moved here as part of permanent relocation
Okay.
with
It's from your
work
company. The
visa.
project is from your company, right? Oh,
Yes, ma'am, correct.
okay. And what were your initial thoughts when you decided to come to Mexico? Did
Oh
you
my
take
God.
the opportunity?
There are so many negative information about Mexico saying that if you go to Mexico, they will do something, they will kill you. You are not supposed to go. There is so many gambling over there, so many drugs mafia is there. All these things I heard,
Mm-hmm.
but I still I haven't listened everyone. But
Okay.
I had a thought where I have to fly to Mexico and I wanted to see what kind of country it is. But
Mm-hmm.
after coming here, it is completely different. It
Okay.
is not like how we used to see in social media.
Mm-hmm.
People are very kind enough people, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm very much happy with this culture and with these people.
Okay.
So there is no any negative thoughts in my
Okay. And
mind
you are
now.
currently living in Mexico City, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm staying.
When you first came to Mexico City, what did you feel? Like, did you feel it's same to India or is it different?
I felt like a kind of Mumbai, to be
Okay.
frankly speaking, by seeing the streets, everything.
Uh-huh.
But there is so much updated technology they follow because
Mm-hmm.
as it is just beside to America, so
Mm-hmm.
I have seen few of them, few of the traffic instructions or few of vehicles. I
Mm-hmm.
have seen like it's
Okay.
updated like US.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the work policy like? Do you feel it's different from India? How is your work schedule? Is
Yes,
it
yes,
similar to
it's
India or is
completely
it
different.
different? Okay. Well,
I was in India, so
mhm.
it was like India. We work for in sometimes 15 hours, 16 hours, 17 hours, but here
Okay.
it is not like that.
Okay.
Everything is pre-planned. If
Mm.
you are going to office at 9, you should go to home at 5.
Yeah, that's one
So
good. No,
you
the
are
work
not supposed
schedule
to work.
is very convenient.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so tell us, how was your visa process? Did you face any difficulty when you started for the work visa, when you applied for it?
Yes, yeah, yes. So that's first, there are two stages in my visa transition. So
Mm-hmm.
first phase, I have applied for a business visa.
Okay.
So I went to Delhi. I had an interview.
Mm-hmm.
Interview went fine. So they asked me why you are going, what kind of salary you are getting, why only you have to go. So
Mm-hmm.
why can't you go and give training in the Zoom? So all these things they asked. Everything went fine. But in terms of the documentation, they asked me my experience letter and my salary list, my bank statement, and my whatever the invitation letter which is coming from Mexico, that
Mm-hmm.
is in English, also in Spanish, and
Mm-hmm.
then my resume and salary slips, everything they asked. So I
Okay.
have submitted everything, but while going, I mean, I thought everything went fine, and but while going, they said you need to submit your organization's bank statement.
Oh,
So that is
okay.
something I didn't knew it.
Okay.
So then I went and checked with my organization. They said we will provide you. So it took so much time. They have given only 14 days of grace period. So
Okay.
within that time, my organization couldn't provide the bank statement. So which
Okay.
is resulting my business visa plan was stopped.
Okay.
So
So that's how you
yeah,
can
so
proceed.
yes, I couldn't proceed.
Did you get help
Uh,
while applying? Sorry, for scheduling the meeting and all. Did you get help from your company, or did you had to do it by yourself?
so from company in terms
Mhm.
of Mexico perspective, they have given all the documentation, whatever we were supposed to have, all the documents. But in terms of the appointment, we
Mhm.
only have to book an appointment because
Okay.
we should log in with our credentials,
Hmm.
and the website, as you know, it will be completely in Spanish. So
Correct. That's why
we
I'm
have to
asking. Was it
uh,
difficult?
yeah, yeah, it is little difficult, not that much,
Okay.
but very simple words where we need to understand,
Okay.
and we can apply for appointment. That getting appointment was like very challenging.
Mm-hmm.
So only for the appointments. So as per Mexico time, it will be somewhere 8 o'clock early morning. But
Mm-hmm.
as per India, our geographical timings are different.
No.
So we should be in front of laptop at exactly in the evening 8 o'clock to till 10 o'clock. We should try, keep on trying to get the appointment. That is something challenging.
Okay.
But once we get the appointment, then it will be easy for us. That's what my
Okay.
experience.
So the first time you couldn't submit, and later for the second time, when did you go back for?
Yes. Yeah. So the second time, by God grace, I got an opportunity where I can move to Mexico permanently.
Ah, okay.
So that was like a work permit. I
Mm-hmm.
got the opportunity. Then, as you said, my organization supported me in terms of preparing the documentation, whatever my offer letter and the invitation letter, and whatever the salary slips. So
Mm-hmm.
everything they arranged, and organization, they asked me to book an appointment. I
Mm-hmm.
booked an appointment, but this time I went to Mumbai embassy. So that
Okay.
was like yeah,
Okay.
there are two
It was
embassies
Delhi.
now. Earlier it was only in India.
Correct.
Now there is one embassy in Mumbai.
Okay.
So Mumbai embassy people, of course, everyone are kind enough people, but Mumbai embassy, I felt like a little more comfort when compared to Delhi embassy.
Delhi. Mm.
So I went over there. I had my visa appointment confirmation letter and
Mm-hmm.
my visa application and visa payment receipt. So we
Okay.
have to pay amount before we go to the appointment.
Okay.
We can't pay by cash.
Okay.
So before going to the appointment, we should pay the amount by
Mm-hmm.
online,
Mm-hmm.
and we should get the payment receipt. So that is one proof saying that we have paid amount. And
Okay.
also we should get the bank statement, so that bank statement says that Hamid paid visa payment, like that. So that is one
Okay.
thing. And
Also,
then
do you need your bank statement? Like 6 months bank statement is required of yours? No.
yes,
That is
ma'am.
also
My bank statement.
any limit on the amount that needs to be in your bank?
No.
Nothing, right?
So
Okay.
they don't ask anything about amount, how much you have. They don't ask about anything. Only thing
Okay.
is they check your bank statement,
Mm-hmm.
saying that your 3 month salary, also your payment receipt. And in terms
Okay.
of payment receipt, there is a confusion here. People think that they have to pay the visa payment only with the account holders bank, from account holders bank account. So there
Mm-hmm.
is no restrictions like that.
Okay.
So for example, if you are going for any interview, if you are
Mm-hmm.
going for visa interview, even I can pay, but only thing is I should write your complete name as per your passport in the remarks, and
Okay.
also your visa number in the
Mm-hmm.
remarks. I should keep it because
Okay.
I am paying this visa payment on behalf of Deepthi,
Mm-hmm.
and Deepti's passport number. So these
Okay.
two things we should keep it. So
Okay.
anyone can able to pay that amount. So
All
that is
right.
something, one inputs I wanted to give here.
Sure.
And then as usual, the I have to keep it my resume also. in
Mm-hmm.
with me as part of documentation. So as I
Okay.
told you, application form and then my offer letter and the INM number is nothing but the nut number
Mm-hmm.
who gives Mexico embassy,
Okay.
Mexico INM office, and
Mm-hmm.
then my resume and my salary slips and bank statement. So these
Okay.
four documents, if we have, then everything fine. And also, name should be abbreviated. So my
Okay.
name is Muhammad Hamid. My
Uh-huh.
name should be same kind of abbreviations in all my documents. In my offer letter, Hamid should be there. My
Mm-hmm.
invitation letter also should be the same name, and
Mm-hmm.
my passport also should be the same name.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I
also
think both
bank
of you
in
have
bank
this
statement
story.
also we should have same name. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Yeah. And then, so when did you come to Mexico?
So I came to Mexico on 13th of September, ma'am.
This
So almost
2024, no?
2024. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And how long did it take for you to get the visa after
So
submitting?
visa within one day I got it. So once I
Oh,
complete my documentation, before I enter into the embassy, the
uh-huh.
security guy only will check all the documents are there correctly or not. And
Okay.
then I go to documentation section. So they also check everything is correct or not. And then the second phase, I mean, second stage, I have to complete my biometrics. So once I complete my biometrics, then the interview process.
Okay. And
Like
what
that,
questions did
three.
they ask you in the interview?
Excuse me. They asked why you are going, what
Mm-hmm.
is the purpose, what is your salary,
Okay.
what is the conversion when you compare with your salary in India, how much you are going to get. So we
Okay.
should know what is the Mexican dollar value also.
Okay. Okay.
And they asked me, how about your family?
Mm-hmm.
Are they coming with you? So and what kind of job you are going to do? What is your designation?
Okay. All right. So
So
you
like
you
this,
came
they
alone. You
ask.
did not bring your family, right?
No, it is like first we have to come to Mexico. So once we come here, we need to process the family dependency visa. Like once we come, we should come along with my marriage certificate and my daughter's birth certificate also I should bring from India.
Mm-hmm.
So after coming here, I have to process something. So I have to apostille these documents and
Oh.
also I should make it as my marriage certificate from English to, I have to translate this English to Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
The same way, I should translate my daughter's birth certificate also
Mm-hmm.
from English to Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Then these, along with these documents, again, we should get one confirmation letter from INM office here in Mexico. So
Mm-hmm.
all these documents we should send it to India. So then
Okay.
with these documents, they can attend for the dependency visa, ma'am. Like that it
Okay,
is.
so that is one tip that you would like to give, right? That you have to bring the family documents, the marriage certificate, get it apostilled here, and then again send it back to them.
Yes, ma'am. Correct, correct.
Okay, and how long does it take? Is there a time period that they need?
No, there is no any time period.
Okay,
Once we arrive, immediately we can start this process. Only thing is our organization should work very actively.
yeah,
With that, everything will go smooth.
yeah. So it depends on the
So
organization, right? How soon they process all these
correct,
details. Okay,
correct,
perfect.
correct, ma'am. Yeah.
All right. So that way you came to Mexico City. So did you have
Yes,
an
yes,
option
ma'am.
in other cities, or it was only Mexico City that they gave you?
No, my organization is having only two branches. One is in Mexico City, and another one is in Queretaro.
Ah,
So,
okay.
but my work location is in Mexico. So that's why I landed in Mexico, and I'm working in Mexico itself.
Okay. And do you have many
Yeah.
Indians there working in your
So
company, or?
the Indians, I what I can say is Indians are there in every country, and here in Mexico also there is one community where I'm
Uh-huh.
staying. There are
Ah,
almost 300 to 400 people are there. So I
okay.
felt very happy, and I feel like this is something like mini India.
Oh, really? Okay.
Different people from India.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
from Karnataka,
I
from Tamil Nadu,
ah,
from Gujarat.
okay, because
Yeah,
whenever I show videos in Querétaro,
many.
people ask me if there are Indians in other cities. I know in
Mhm.
Mexico City there are more Indians, but is there any particular location where Indians are more? Do you know places
Mm.
where Indians are located more? If you can give the names of the location where Indians are more, it would be useful for
Oh,
people who are coming.
yes, not only Indians, there
Mm-hmm.
are different country people. They stay in the safest places. Like there is an area called Reforma,
Mm-hmm.
and there is another area called Polanco,
Mm-hmm.
and the other area is Santa Fe. So these are
Okay.
three major areas.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone are seeing different country people, and I see many of them from India. I see many of them from US,
Perfect.
Canada. So these three places are very secured places
Mm-hmm.
where we'll not have any challenges. We
Okay.
get many people who speaks English because,
Uh-huh.
as you know, here
It's a
many
Spanish
of them
speaking country.
speaks Spanish, but still I can find a few of them who speaks English. And
English.
one more thing, what I observed here is if they doesn't know English also, here people are so kind enough people. They talk talk with me with gestures and
Correct.
they help me. If there is anything if I require, they help me with gestures, which is I felt very happy with Mexico people. Really,
Right.
really, I'm so happy, ma'am.
Okay. And how did you find a house? Was it difficult for you to find a house? Because I get a lot of questions. People ask me, ma'am, we are in India. How do I find a house in Mexico? So, how did you find a house?
Yeah, so once we arrive here, there is one a kind of a, like how we have in India, Tana, Telugu, Indian community. Like the same way, there is one community here as well, and we have few WhatsApp groups.
Okay.
So once we join those WhatsApp groups, if
Mm-hmm.
we post saying that I'm coming on this particular date, can I have any kind of accommodation, one BHK or two BHK? I'm coming
Mm-hmm.
with my family. I need three BHK. Like that, if you post in that group,
Mm-hmm.
automatically people start helping each other and they
Okay.
will reach out to you. There is an accommodation in this area, there is an accommodation in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, within our India culture, India people, everyone will help, ma'am. That is something
Okay.
very easy process what I see.
Okay, but WhatsApp group, I mean, they can only join after they come to Mexico, no? But otherwise, what do you think? Can you give any suggestion like how to find a house? Like, is it easy
Yes,
to go around and find a house? Because I think here in Queretaro, we always see houses with renta number, or we also have
yeah,
some agents through which you can go. Or is there any
yes,
Facebook
yes.
group? I think there's a Facebook group
Correct,
also.
correct. Yeah, yeah. Facebook group also there. Even
Okay.
in Telegram also there is one group.
Okay.
Indians in Mexico. I
Perfect.
think there are many people joined in visa discussion group also.
Oh.
So in that group also people are very kind enough. They will help us. There are many social media platform where we can reach out to them for
Mhm.
help in terms of house. And also here, as you know, there are many Indian grocery stores are there.
Okay.
We no need to worry about the food. We can find Indian food here, especially
Okay.
dal, whatever things which we can't bring from India. So everything we can find
It's
here.
available. Okay. And many restaurants also. I think Mexico City has many
Yes,
Indian restaurants also, right? Okay.
yes,
So,
yes.
in terms of food, do you find any difficulty? I mean, apart from
Uh,
food, is it easy to get adjusted to Mexican food?
Yes, yes, yes. I have adjusted. Now
Okay.
I'm feeling very interest to eat Mexican food. The
Okay.
tacos, what they give in the taco, they add chicken or mutton,
Uh-huh.
and on that chicken mutton they add salsa. We call it a
Okay.
salsa. Salsa is something like a kind of a spicy cream
True.
and onions and or other things they add and they give.
Okay.
I'm like delicious food. I feel very happy that Mexican, of course, as you know, as per me also, Mexico is famous for food recipes, different food recipes. So
Correct.
I'm enjoying Mexico food.
Okay.
Anyone can able to adopt Mexico food. That is something very good news here.
Okay. And I'm just looking at the questions that I wrote down so I don't miss anything. So, what route did you take while coming from India to Mexico? Did you have US
There are
visa? Did
two.
you travel through US
No,
or?
I flew from India to Netherlands because there are
Okay.
two routes where we
Mm-hmm.
can land in Netherlands or we can land in Turkey. So
Okay.
from Netherlands, I had almost 7 to 8 hours of layover.
Mm-hmm.
So I started my flight around 1 o'clock in the midnight from India.
Okay.
I arrived Netherlands in the morning 7:45 somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So then the next flight was 2 p.m. in the afternoon in
Okay.
Netherlands.
Okay.
So Netherlands airport is very, very beautiful airport. So if anyone wants to come, they can come by Netherlands.
Okay.
So around my flight, another flight from Netherlands to Mexico is around 2 o'clock. My
Hmm.
boarding process, everything started at 12 o'clock itself. Maximum
Okay.
I stayed for as part of layover around 4 hours. That's it. So after that, my boarding process started.
Did
So
you have any
from
problem in,
Netherlands
sorry.
directly Mexico.
Okay. And did you have problem with immigration? And did you have any issue?
Immigration, as usual, once we go to Netherlands, as usual, first immigration interview will happen why you're coming to this country.
Mm-hmm.
So we should show the flight which we were supposed to go Mexico. So we should tell we are going to Mexico. This is our tickets to Mexico, and also we should show our visa to Mexico.
Correct.
So very, very simple questions they ask.
No,
They are also very
nothing wrong.
supportive, so they don't
Okay.
ask much questions.
After coming to Mexico City, did you have any problem with the things that you
Yes,
brought?
after coming to Mexico, uh, unknowingly I bought few dal,
Uh-huh.
so dal and rice. Of course, the immigration officer they asked me why you are coming. I said I have shown my visa, which is FM3 visa. They mentioned
Mm-hmm.
it's something like a temporary visa where I can stay for 6 to 8 months, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So again, organization will extend as part
Correct.
of
The coming.
work visa I
Mhm.
came. So they asked me why you're coming. I just said work purpose I came. That's
Yep.
it. So she stamped me and I came outside. So
Okay.
after coming outside, when I took my luggage and I was going, the sniffer dog came to me and they were checking. So they asked me, any food items do you have?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I said there are many food items. So they asked me to show everything. So I have shown. I had dal, I had rice, everything. They said
I had
you're
made a
not
video
supposed to
on
bring
this
this.
that you should not bring seeds and rice, but yeah, okay. Yeah, because some people try to bring it and sometimes they are lucky that they're not checked, so they get through. But you're not supposed to bring that to the country. But
Ye-
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
But
So
otherwise you didn't
by
have
mistake,
problem,
I
right? They
bought
just
it.
remove it. They just remove it.
Yes, yes. They just removed and they said you're not supposed to bring to Mexico country like that. So that's
Okay.
it. Apart from that, everything went smooth.
Okay.
So I
I have
arrived to my
another question. Recently, one of my subscriber was asking me about parents' visa. Is parents' visa different from your family? Like you're trying to bring your wife and kid also, right? So, do you know anything about
yes.
parent visa?
Parents visa again the same process. Whatever their marriage certificate, these things we should apostille,
Mm-hmm.
and there should be a reason why they should come.
Okay.
So that
You
is
think the
something
process would be the same?
similar process like how family visa, the similar process. They
Okay.
also should attend the interview. They also should have the documentation like.
Okay.
As they are my parents, so they just have to they should have the marriage certificate of their marriage certificate,
Mm-hmm.
and the marriage certificate also, the names whatever is there on their passport, it should be the same.
Okay.
So we shouldn't be like for example, my father name is Muhammad Naushad, so
Mm-hmm.
it shouldn't be like in their marriage certificate like M Naushad, so it
Okay.
should be abbreviated.
Okay.
So that is
And if it
something
is if
default
it is
process.
little different, then what is the process?
No, there is no any difference, ma'am. The same kind of
No, in case,
documents.
I'm saying in case, because some people they'll have just their initial, no? So in case if it is different, do you
Yes,
know what is the process that they need to go through?
yes, they have to change their
Okay,
marriage certificate. They have to apply for a new marriage certificate, and they should get corrected those
okay,
names with abbreviated, which is matching with the passport.
okay.
So a few people they used to have these kind of challenges where after marriage,
Mm-hmm.
wife name will change to
Correct.
husband's surname, right? So
Mhm.
those things they can keep it in personal documents, but I prefer not to have in the official documents. So for
Okay.
example, if the person name like uh, Sneha Reddy,
Mm-hmm.
so her name uh, mm, gets changed once she gets
That's nice.
married, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't want what I feel is it
It
shouldn't
should
be
be the
like
same
any change in terms of the marriage certificate and passport.
passport.
So
Okay,
that is something we have to ensure everything is correct.
perfect. Okay, and I think we covered most of the questions. So what are your advice. Do you have any advice for people who are just moving to Mexico? What do you think they should consider in terms of cultural shock or anything? Do you have any tips or advice?
As per me, if they got any opportunity, please take it.
Okay.
Without any thoughts, please take it, because this is something like a golden opportunity where you're going to stay in a safest place. So you
Yeah.
don't even think about, you don't watch any kind of videos, especially about Mexico, whatever the challenges which you are expecting. So please don't watch any kind of videos and don't have any kind of negative thoughts about Mexico. Mexico is a very good country. People are so kind enough here. So please take that opportunity without any doubt. Please come here. You can have a very good time in Mexico. But only thing is, you should ensure your names should be the same in all the documents. And when you are coming to here, you please apostille the documents and ensure everything is correct in terms of your names, and also in terms of your family names, everything. Then it will
Okay.
be fine. So you can have a very good time, and you can enjoy Mexico food here, and also you can enjoy Mexico climate. Awesome.
Have you
So
traveled any other place apart from Mexico City there?
I traveled Cancun,
Okay.
and then there is recently I traveled Nuwada Taluka, which is
Toluca.
a very very big mountain. I
Okay.
felt very happy. It was like very challenging and adventurous event which I did in
Okay.
my life. To be frankly, it was very beautiful places. There are many beautiful places. To be
Yeah.
frankly, in
But only
Mexico,
advice, I
within
mean,
Mexico itself.
yeah, since I
Yeah,
have lived here for a long time, I would also like to tell you and others who are coming newly is
yeah.
before going to any place, just try to see if it's safe or not. Well, many there are many places which are safe, which are not safe. So just make sure that the places that you're visiting are safe before you explore. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
and
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah. So we
yeah,
should be very careful. And if we have any Mexican friend, it will be very helpful so
better,
that they can guide,
better.
because many of the places they don't speak English.
Mm-hmm.
So with Spanish, handling is little challenging. So
Correct.
if we have any Mexican friend, it will be very helpful with
Perfect.
us. Yeah. Thanks,
And
ma'am. Thanks for your suggestion.
no problem. And you came through company. What advice do you think? I mean, is it easy to get a job if somebody is looking for a job in Mexico? Do you think it's easy to get a job here, or it's difficult if you're not coming through a company?
So here in Mexico, there are many opportunities only for the professional kind of thing, like for in banks and IT related jobs and
Okay.
doctors. So
Okay.
these three segments, we have many opportunities. But in terms of uh, labor support, because here in Mexico, they have sufficient labors within Mexico country. So
They
no
don't
need
try
to
anything
try
else.
in Mexico, especially
Mhm.
for the small jobs, those who are trying. So it's better if they are educated, like if they are graduated, and if they have some IT courses, they can approach LinkedIn so that
Mhm.
they get many opportunities. And there are many online websites are there where we can check job opportunities. So that I
Okay.
can suggest.
Can you give some names online?
As per me, only LinkedIn.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly the
I think
consultancy
Kampu
names, but there are
Trabajo
many
and
consultancies out
Indeed is also there. There are other two
there. Yeah.
websites. Okay, so that's good. So also it's a Spanish speaking country, so I think it's not very easy to get a job looking from India, right? From India searching for a job is a little difficult. So are you in the IT field?
No, I'm not into IT. I'm into operations. So
Okay.
I'm working for one of the reputed bank. So I
Okay.
was working in Bangalore. So I got the international transfer, as I said.
Okay.
So I moved here. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Hamid. The information that you gave is really useful, especially the updated one. I keep doing these interviews because since you are new to Mexico and you would have the latest information, and most of the subscribers ask me these questions. So the information that you gave is really useful. Thank you so much.
So thank you, ma'am, because you are the one. When I type in YouTube, Mexico culture or Mexico education, when I type, I got your video. So I was following from past 2 years your channel. Really, really, your channel, and you're giving so much many inputs to the people whoever enthusiast to travel Mexico, and it is very helpful, ma'am. Thank you so much for all your suggestions. Thank you so much for all your videos, especially about Mexico and how the travel from India to Mexico. And really, really appreciated your support and really
I'm
appreciated
glad.
your efforts in making these kind of useful videos. Thank you so much, ma'am, once again.
I'm
And
glad it was
I
useful.
prefer, please, if anyone watching newly, please subscribe Mexico Mom
Yeah,
channel.
because
Thank you
people
so
ask
much.
me questions, people watch my videos, but they don't subscribe my channel. So
Yes,
please
yes, I know.
like, share, and subscribe to my channel too. All right. Thank you so much, Hamid. Have a nice Sunday.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.